name is Sufyan Karay, and I want to thank you for supporting the last video. Today, uh, let's speak about a list of elements in ionic applications. Um, the most common user case is to make a list of maybe contact, maybe anything in a page. So a page can contain just a list, or we can go find here. But when we want to add some element at the top, or in any place you want, and then just adding a list of element. So as you can see, if you want to scroll this list, we will scroll the whole page, and that will be not our our object. We want just to scroll this list without scrolling the whole page. So what if we can scroll like that, the list, without affecting the whole content, without scrolling the whole content, just scroll this list here. Today I want to go step by step how to create this UI, how to share a list of elements with some other component and other views, and make the list scrollable only when you scroll inside this list. Okay, so let's start. I created an empty project. Just a simple project containing the standard homepage and contact and about. Then we want to add card here, just like that. Then after this card, we want to add a simple list, just like that. So just hide this header. Just we want some element like that. Okay. So let's see how it looks like. Let's remove this image. We don't have to. So we have an element at the top. We have a list of elements here. We want to scroll this list without affecting the whole page. In the basic implementation, as you can see, we must scroll the whole page, but we don't want to do that in our uh, in our um, in our case. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is to calculate the height of the list, and we have to make it exactly the size of the rest of page. We want to calculate this height automatically. This height of list must be the whole height of page minus the height of the top elements. So how to do that? We must firstly calculate the height of the top elements. In this case is our card. So to do that, we want to make to reference the header and reference our card. Okay, let's call it card, and in the controller, when the page will be implemented and rendered, implement on, right, So when calling on init, that means we Angular will render the whole page, and then we can calculate anything you want. So first of all, we want to get the reference that we make it here in HTML, these two elements. We want to calculate the height of this element and the height of this element. So let's start with the header. So we view child, and then put the name of hash that we call it here, reference it here. And then call it the instance of your child will be, I will call him header container with a type of element reference, element ref. Okay, don't worry about that. We can import the view child, and the same thing for card. The name of reference will be the card, and our instance will be card container. It's always element reference. So what we want to do, I want to create a variable, call it all header high. This attribute will be calculated by adding the header content high. So how to get to access to the high of this element by putting native element, then offset high, offset high, don't forget this, okay, and add the same thing for the card. So let's console the result. So as you can see, you have calculated the height of the header, this header, plus the height of the card at the top. Then all we have to do is to make the height of this list equal to the whole height of the page minus our result that we have calculated just now. That is the card, then the header. Okay, so how to do that? We have to first create a public variable here, public high, all high, that will be a string. Okay, then then reference and add this high here. So we have the height of the card in the header. We just want to make a ionic scroll, then put our list inside our scroller, then indicate that we want to scroll using Y, scroll U to true to activate it. Then this is the main concept. Just we want to we will mention that we want to make this dynamic style using ng style. Okay. The high will be our variable. Okay. So just in the controller you have to add some additional thing, this calc, to calculate 100% of the page minus the result that you have calculated. And don't forget to add the pixel to it. Okay, and then close the whole thing. Oh, I forgot this plus. Okay, so let's test it. What we got here? So our list so let's make it in a local variable. Let's say let's calculate it high, then just use it. Oh, 1100, 1000. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this looks like let's console. Maybe this space will cause this problem. Yeah. So we have a list that is dynamically calculated from the whole high of this page minus the high of header and the high of the card. Let's remove this padding and make some finishing. Yeah, so we have this small padding here, or small margin maybe. Let's see from where it's closed. Maybe it's closed, yeah, it's closed by the margin button of the scroll content. So all you have to do is to make this the scroll content without margin button. Let's put it 0 pixel with important, because we will override the default style of Ionic. Well, that's it. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe one day we will use this solution. And thank you. Bye bye.